Here goes nothing. Alright, well, I think I'm live. So, oh boy. Hey everyone. How are you? I'm not sure how I feel right now. Oh god. Huh. I've been looking forward to this though. I'm trying to load Twitter really quick just to catch up on my feed to see if anything else has come out since I got home from work. Wow, 73 people, 98 people, and like I just started like a minute ago. Holy crap. Okay. Um, I'm not gonna spend too much time dilly-dallying. I will get right into this, but I just want to check Twitter to see if there's anything that's come out. But I guess because I'm streaming now, my internet's being so slow with it that it's barely loading the page. Um, so that's a little annoying. I also just got home from work, so I'm trying to like get my bearings. Um, because this was like a kind of a last minute decision this morning. Where I was thinking about doing this, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it. Why not? So yeah, all right. I'm gonna exit out of Twitter. 141. Well, this is the most amount of people I've ever had for a stream in my life. So I had a feeling this would be a good idea. Cool. Okay, so what's gonna happen here? I'm by myself. I don't have anyone to read the script with me. I'm just gonna go through it on my own. A few things that I want to get out of the way before we dive in. First things first. Yes, I'm aware that the original tweet with the leaked script screenshots got taken down for copyright. I'm not too. Also, is my audio okay? Do I need to turn it up or down? Please let me know because I want to make sure I'm not like peaking and you're also able to hear me. Um, so I know that the person who tweeted this, their tweet got taken down, DMCA claim. So that is a risk that I'm kind of running with this stream. Um, so hopefully we don't get taken down. Because of that, I'm gonna have to wait and see if I'm gonna make this stream public after the fact. I'll try, but if it means my channel getting hit with a strike, I might not be able to do that. So we'll see. 200 people. Holy cow. All right. Audio's good. Awesome. So I wanted to get that out of the way. What I'm going to be doing, basically, I'm just going to have the script pulled up on. Let me see. I'm trying to get this situated. So I need to be able to see the chat too. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'll just minimize Chrome so I can see my chat on OBS. I can see my stream. And then I have the script up. So I'm just going to basically put the script on the window and I'll just read it out loud. You'll get my reaction. You guys can react in the chat. I have not read any of this at all. The only thing I've seen is those few screenshots from the original tweet on Twitter. Other than that, I've completely avoided this because I wanted to get a live, raw reaction of what this is like. So yeah, if the stream goes down at any point, it's probably because I got hit with a copyright claim. I don't know if that's going to happen or not. I also think that this would be considered fair use in the sense that I'm commentating and criticizing, but I don't know if YouTube's going to allow me to make that argument or if they're just going to take it down. So get ready for the CW script. The last two things I wanted to say is I opened up memberships on my channel if you guys are interested. So if you want to use some custom emojis, I have 3 members only emojis right now, which would be cool. If you want to use them or not, feel free. You just join by going to the channel, clicking the join button. The other thing is I opened up a PO box in case you guys wanted to send me anything like fan art or written letters or whatever. I've had requests from a few people wanting to send me stuff, so I figured I'd let you all know that I've done that. But with those little quality of life things out of the way, we can go ahead and just jump right into this. So this is the leaked script for the Powerpuff Girls CW reboot. And for the... Ooh, okay, I gotta worry about, like, the spacing, I guess. For the record, this isn't 100% confirmed to be real, but again, the original tweet that tweeted out screenshots of the script got taken down for a DMCA claim, which is reassuring that this is real, because if it wasn't, I don't think they would have been taken down. This was posted online. It leaked like a couple weeks ago, but it didn't really surface until just now because the CW announced that they're completely redoing the pilot. So this is not what the actual show is going to be like. I just want to preface that. So this is not what the final result will be like when it comes out. Take the script off screen. I mean, I can take it off screen if you want me to. I'll just read it. It's just you guys won't be able to follow along. If you think that's a safer thing to do, then I'll do that. I will just read it out loud and react along the way. I'm seeing a lot of you people saying that, so you know what? That's probably a better idea. Well, I don't know. Because I probably should take it off screen. So I will. Okay. Well, then, like I said, I'm just going to go ahead and jump right into this. I will read it. You guys can listen along. Feel free to react in the chat. No promises that I'm going to do a bunch of voices because I can't really do female voices, but yeah. So I'll just go ahead and read this. This is the Powerpuff Girls pilot, written by writers that I don't want to name, but I guess I showed it on screen. Oh well. Network revision, February 9th, 2021. So this draft of this script was finished back in February. All right. Exterior, big, blue, endless sky. Day. 2003. Over a blue sky filled with cotton candy clouds. Narrator. Once upon a time, in the early 2000s, there were 3 extraordinary sisters who were destined to save the world. Blossom Utonium soars into frame, Blossom can fly, and effortlessly. No duh. Even in the impractical pink dress that she wears. Come on, guys, he's getting away. See, the only problem is I wish I could, like, I don't know, do you want me to name each characters, like, before they speak? I don't know. I wish I had voices, but I just don't. Blossom. Come on, guys, he's getting away. Narrator. Blossom was the leader, the go-getter, the goody-goody. Buttercup Utonium flies in next to her sister. She's a scrappy, scowling tomboy wearing a green dress. Buttercup. Come on, guys, he's getting away. Please, we always catch them. Narrator. Buttercup was the tough one. The hard ass, if you'll pardon the idiom. So yeah, they're swearing already. Wow, what a surprise. Buttercup zooms off, a green blur. Bubbles Utonium in a blue dress, pigtails, and an adorable smile rises up beside Blossom. I spy a camera crew. We're going to be on TV tonight. Woot. Blossom. Let's focus on finishing the job and protecting our city. Bubbles. Well, don't forget to smile. Daddy says our image is as important as our efficacy. She grins, touching her dimples with her index fingers. Narrator. And Bubbles was the sweet, upbeat, cheerful one. Most of the time. See, so far that's, like, tame, right? It's fine. It's okay, I guess. They kind of establish each girl's personality. It's fine. And then it gets so much worse from what I've heard. Title, Powerpuff Girls. Not just Powerpuff, but Powerpuff Girls. But I'm pretty sure the title of the show is just Powerpuff, so. And yes, they did say daddy. Why? I don't know. Probably going to be explained later. Oh, dear. All right. The 3 girls dip down together, diving towards a marauding 3-headed Pegasus monster, big as a building, wreaking havoc on the city. We only see it briefly. Don't worry, in parentheses. Buttercup. Time to kick some beast. She bursts ahead of them, hooking swiftly around a welcome billboard that reads, The City of Townsville, home of the Powerpuff Girls. Brief action shots. Buttercup punching the beast, Bubbles stunning it with her ice breath. Time the fuck out! Alright, this is already shit. It's already garbage. Fuck this. I hate this. No! Oh my god. They learned nothing from Dance Pants. They learned nothing. Bubbles doesn't have ice breath. Come on. Oh my god. Ugh. Are you kidding me? Holy cow. Oh my god. Sorry, I didn't like. Oh. We're in for a ride, guys. We are in for a ride. Oh my gosh. You know, you'd think with dance pants, people would have. Okay, whatever. Blossom tying it up. Townsville cheers them on. The girls take a bow. Narrator. These exceptional girls were not born, but created by the brilliant Professor Drake Utonium. So yeah, apparently Professor Utonium's first name in this is Drake. He's not just Professor Utonium. I'm not sure what the reasoning for that choice was. I could have sworn I've heard before that the professor's first name was Drake and something. I don't know why. I don't know why. The name from Powerpuff Girls Z. Okay, I thought so. Because, like, I had this suspicion that the professor's name in Powerpuff Girls Z was Drake, but I didn't want to come out and say it. So, okay. If that is true, I'm fine with that. I'm actually okay that they're taking some inspiration from PPGZ. That's fine. Like, I'm not upset. It's a little weird, but, you know, that's fine. They're pulling from something that isn't just the original series, which is cool. So I'll let that slide. All right, here we go. Flashback, 1996, 7 years earlier. Drake Utonium, a debonair scientist in his early 30s, or not early, but 30s, toils in a lab surrounded by mysterious equipment and colorful compounds. There's an explosion of light, red, blue, and green, as new life blooms from a pipette. Narrator. He'd long dreamed of being a father, but his grandiosity prevented him from pursuing this goal in the usual manner. Drake didn't just want children, he wanted... Drake lifts tinted lab goggles off his face, astonished. Phenomena! That's my Drake Utonium voice. I don't know. I can't do an impression of that guy from Scrubs. I can't. But above him, in the magic fogged air, we see the silhouettes of the hovering, newly made 7-year-old Powerpuff Girls. 7 years old. You sure about that? You sure they're 7? Really interesting. Huh. Alright. Because I'm pretty sure Craig McCracken that he confirmed that they were 5. But, you know. Whatever. Okay. Drake turns to his gawky, cowering lab partner, Dr. Joseph Mojo Mondo. Okay. Alright. So that confirms that Mojo's not a monkey or a chimp, but rather a human, which is what I thought. He's the professor's lab partner, so they basically are still going with the same backstory, kind of, with Mojo being the professor's assistant, but he's human, which is so lame. Oh my gosh. Alright. And I know he has a son. I'm sure we'll get to that soon. Mojo claps, though he looks a bit uncertain. Mojo. Congrats. You did it. Well, he's not talking like Mojo. Drake. I couldn't have done it without you, Mojo. Interior. Professor Utonium's house, kitchen, evening. The girls, the professor, and the professor's girlfriend, Sarah Bellum. Time the fuck out. What? 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 Okay. All right. Really? You're doing that? They're doing that. Okay. All right. So we have no introduction to the girls whatsoever. They were just created, and it didn't even say we saw them. They're just created, and then Miss Bellum is his girlfriend. I mean, yeah, I know Miss Bellum is back, but okay. Well, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see where this goes. The girls, the professor, and the professor's girlfriend, Sarah Bellum, 30s, a redhead with kind eyes, enjoy a cozy, laughter-filled dinner. By the way, how much you want to bet we see Miss Bellum's face? How much you want to bet? Because I guarantee you. Yeah, Denise just brought up, are they going to keep the joke where we don't see her face? Doubt. I highly doubt it. We're going to see her face, and it's going to completely miss the entire joke of her character. Guarantee it. Guarantee it. I mean, it'd be great if they didn't do that, but I doubt they're going to go to that effort. I mean, again, that's an assumption, not confirmed. Don't know for sure. Wouldn't be surprised if they show it, though. That's how my standards for this are so low. We haven't even gotten to the swearing stuff yet. Narrator. For years, all was well in the Utonium household. The sisters were the best of friends. Drake was a proud papa. His girlfriend, Sarah, had become like part of the family. Off this warm scene, we cut to First Bank of Townsville, dusk. A crowd cheering as the girls descend on villain Fuzzy Lumpkins. Ooh, Fuzzy's in this. And snatch bags of cash from his clutches. Narrator. The girls were beloved heroes in Townsville, a city mysteriously besieged by villainous creatures and crooks. Scientists, religious gurus, and conspiracy theorists all had their own explanations for why Townsville was the center of these strange attacks, but no one knew for sure. All they knew was that the Powerpuff Girls kept them safe. Gets even worse with the swearing. Oh boy. Nani? Let me just yeet myself. I know, right? Reveal Mojo watching the spectacle on television in his mountaintop observatory. He glares, sick with envy. Dr. Joseph Mojo Mondal, where'd they come up with that name, was not so delighted with the Powerpuff Girls. He resented their celebrity, especially since he'd helped Drake discover Chemical X, the mutagenic substance that gave the girls their powers. But Drake, wrapped up in the limelight, seemed to have forgotten about their decade-long partnership. Mojo turns off the TV. He walks to the window. Narrator. He'd hoped to use the chemical to gain powers himself. Powers he'd use for good, like Elon Musk. They reference Elon Musk in this. Oh my god. What? Okay. All right. Apparently Elon Musk has superpowers, according to this show. What? Oh my god. What? Powers he'd use for good, like Elon Musk, but also for his own personal gain, like Elon Musk. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is comedy gold. But what use would it be now? Mojo wasn't cute. Oh wow. Okay, there was a super chat that just like flew by. I need to pull that back. My gosh. TJ Toaster, $5. As a Flash fan, I think the swearing goes a little far to be a real CW script. Yeah, I mean, again, that's the thing. I want to preface. It could be fake, but the tweet was taken down due to a DMCA claim. So, I don't know. That kind of makes it a little more valid. But what use would it be now? Mojo wasn't cute. Thank you for the super chat, by the way, TJ. He didn't have any sugar or spice or anything nice. He was just a plain, old, boring man. Man is capitalized, bolded, to give extreme emphasis, okay? He's a man. Not a chimp, a man, okay? Even the show is making it apparent for us. All right, thank you. Thank you for taking the fun out of the character. As Mojo gazes out the window, we see 3 glittery streaks of color appear in the sky. It's the girls. A boy runs up from behind, nose pressed against the glass. Mojo's son, Jojo. That's the stupidest shit I've ever heard. Okay, so they took Mojo Jojo. They made Mojo the dad and Jojo the son. What the Oh my god. What are they doing? So they thought this was a good idea. $5 super chat from Austin Morrison. Thank you so much for the super chat. Apparently, I mean, they're rewriting this, okay? So like I said, this isn't the actual thing, but they're rewriting this. So this isn't what we're going to get. But I wouldn't be surprised if they still take some things from it. Oh my god. Jojo. Dad, were those the Powerpuff Girls? I wish I could fly. They're all so cool. Especially Blossom. Why is it always Blossom? Why is it always Blossom? Oh my god. Why? Oh god. Oh no. Stop. Stop. $2 super chat. Beyblade Geek USA. I fear for the Rowdy Rough Boys in this reboot. Dude, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they bring them in. What is what is there to lose at this point? What is there to lose? Okay. So there's that. All right, next scene. Interior, Blossom or Professor Utonium's house. Den. Daytime. The girls and Drake watch a live news broadcast. Mojo stands at a podium at a televised rally. The chyron underneath reads, "Concerned scientist holds anti-Powerpuff rally." Marco Antonio Dominguez Cid. So is there going to be sorry for your name if I mispronounced that. So is there going to be a link for this script? I don't know that I can provide it because I'm afraid of that copyright thing, but if you just go on Twitter, it's not hard to find. I'll put that out there. It's not hard to find. What about their teacher, Miss Keen? I can only imagine, Captain Oblivious. I can only imagine. What did Blossom do to deserve this? I don't know. $4 super chat from Austin Morrison. Cringe. Yeah, no kidding. Oh, this is fun. I hope you guys are having fun. I'm having a blast. This is a really fun chat. Get me out of here, says Perry. Oh, dear. Okay. All right. Let's see. So, Mojo on TV. I worked with a professor for years. He's power hungry and duplicitous. He stole Chemical X from me. I thought they worked together. I guess that's probably just him pushing his own narrative, though. He stole Chemical X from me, and I believe he may even be the mastermind behind Townsville's most heinous monsters. Crowd gasps. How else would the girls stay famous if not from protecting us? But maybe we need to be protected from them. Blossom. But we never. Drake. He's a sad, bitter man. Don't worry. You're more popular than ever. Narrator. Drake was right. The girls had a national fan club, licensed merch, and even their own cartoon. But Mojo wasn't their only enemy. They were about to face an evil far more formidable, a force that's defeated innumerable gifted children. Puberty. Alright, so they referenced that there was a cartoon. But they have the gall to frame it like the cartoon was based off of this show. I don't like that. I mean, the puberty line sucks too. But I'm more bothered by the fact that this script just implied that the cartoon was based off of this live action show. And not the other way around. Which, I mean, I get what they're going for with the meta humor. 50 NOK, I don't know what currency that is, but thank you regardless, Smash Ultra. I really appreciate the super chat. They say, I bet CWPPG is going to be worse than Dragon Ball Evolution. Realism is the opposite of fiction. Realism kills fiction. Fiction is better than realism. Yeah, no, definitely the realism aspect of this show is completely obliterating the fantasy elements of the original series, which gave it such a unique identity and charm. It's completely missing the point, so I agree 100%. Maybe it's supposed to be ironic. I mean, it could be. But I don't know. The reboot, with the way that show kind of thought of itself being so high and mighty, I'm just saying, I kind of come to expect that from Powerpuff reboots at this point. No, I know, Aaron Alpha Eagle. I said 50 NOK knock. I'm not sure what currency that is. That's why I specified. Norway currency. Awesome. You're from Norway? That's awesome. Okay, that's cool. I'm glad that's so cool when you like realize that you have viewers from like all over the globe. Like, you're from Norway. That's so cool. I've never met a viewer from Norway before, so that's really cool. Thank you for the super chat again. Yeah. So yeah, PPG Broadway musical next. I mean, who knows at this point? Let's just give up. Let's kill the franchise. Who cares anymore, right? That's what the company thinks, I'm sure. All right. Let's get back to the script now, because I don't want to be here forever. As much fun as I'm having. Professor Utonium's house, early morning. Close in on the red phone ringing. Super, 2013. Superscript, 2013. Blossom, now a teenager, is lying in bed. She opens one eye. Elbows teenage Buttercup, who is lying next to her. We see SAT prep books scattered next to Blossom. Wake up, red phone. Buttercup takes out her mouthguard and groans. Buttercup, I was up until 3 a.m. texting Rachel. She thinks I'm seeing other girls. Blossom, because you are. Buttercup, Yeah, but I had to put in a lot of work to convince her I wasn't. Reveal Bubbles passed out on the floor, hungover. I don't like that. 2013. What, they were born in 96. So they're 17. They're 17 right now. All right. All right, that's great. That's good. Underage drinking. That's what we want in Powerpuff Girls, right? Underage drinking? Right. All the people that watched the original cartoon said, "You know what would make this show better? If the girls were drinking alcohol. That would make this show so much better." Clearly. Ugh. Bubbles, can someone please answer that thing? Buttercup flippantly picks it up and slams it back down. Buttercup, where were you last night? Bubbles, we broke into the zoo again. We made the flamingos drink Hypnotic. There's that animal lover. There's animal lover Bubbles right there. Yep. Okay. So, Powerpuff Girls D is better. A webcomic Girls as Teens crossover with other cartoon characters. DBZ fights. I haven't read PPGD personally, but I've heard a lot of people talk about it. So I'll take your word for it, Smash Ultra. Thank you for the super chat again, by the way. I'll definitely take your word for it. But yeah, I have no doubt in my mind that fan projects would be so much better than this. Also, the PPGs are not Deadpool. They're not Deadpool. No, not at all. Thank you again for the super chat, Smash Ultra. I appreciate that. Yeah. So, you know, if this was the final script, I think this would be worse than the PPG reboot, 2016. I really do. I really think that. And that's just going off of this right now. Like at least the reboot wasn't like completely, like 100% shitting on everything about the characters. But we are in the first scene of the girls as teenagers, and I hate it. Next thing you know, they're also, you know what, Aaron? At this point, anything's possible. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. At this point, anything's possible. Who knows? Oh my goodness gracious, golly me. Wow, there's like almost 400 people here. That's absolutely insane. Oh, this is so much fun. I'm glad you guys are having fun. Having fun hating this. Okay, let's see. Blossom has climbed out of bed and is beginning to put her costume on. It's the same dress they wore as little girls. Blossom, come on guys, let's just suit up and get this done. Buttercup, I'm not wearing that dress anymore. It's compulsory heterosexuality. It's compulsory heterosexuality. Alright. I mean, I guess Buttercup is a lesbian now, which is fine. I have no problem with that. But, like, really? It's just a dress. Like, I don't know. Whatever. Blossom, take it up with Dad. Buttercup, Dad freaks out if we do anything off-model. He treats us like a product he developed. Bubbles, why are you so... I hate this. Why does Bubbles constantly refer to the professor as Daddy? Why? I don't like it. I don't like that. Bubbles, why are you so angry at Daddy? I don't like that. That's... Stop. Stop. Professor Dad. Stop. I hate it. Buttercup, it wasn't our idea to be the ordained saviors of Townsville. Blossom, no, but it's our responsibility, even if we're tired from the test prep or girl drama or blue fruit flavored cognac. Bubbles dry heaves. Blossom pulls Buttercup's costume out of the hamper. She sniffs it and grimaces. Blossom continued, tossing it. That crystal deodorant does not work. SonicBot, $10 super chat. I believe that the DC CW shows are the way they are because DC is strict when it comes to their characters. That's, and DC is one thing, but this is the Powerpuff property isn't like DC. Like, yeah, they're all Warner Brothers, sure. But, like, they don't need to follow the same regulations. They don't need to do this. Was anyone asking for this show? No, of course not. No one was asking for this. Is this real? We don't know. Signs are pointing to yes. I hope it's not. But yeah. Wow. Okay. Professor Utonium's house. Minutes later. Buttercup, Bubbles, and Blossom shuffle out the front door. Bubbles. Are we fighting Swampy again? Who has the brief? Drake pops out of the house, followed by Sarah. Bubbles. Wait, where are your pigtails? You have to stick to the character Bible. Sarah. She's not a character, Drake. Also, the fact that they're just calling her Sarah and not Miss Bellum, and they're calling him Drake instead of the professor or Utonium, or just Utonium even. I don't like that. Stop using their first names. Ugh. Whatever. Drake. I know. That's why I've allowed her to select 2 outside friends and unlimited after homeschool activities. Buttercup, I don't appreciate the look on your face right now. Oh, wow. Nexus, you just became a member. Thank you. Thank you for becoming a member, Nexus. I appreciate that. You now have access to the special emojis, so if you want to use like the Bubbles or Mojo or My Head, feel free. That's one of the perks. And then, yeah, thank you so much. That's awesome. Let's see. So, where was I? Sarah, can you blame her? She's 17 and she's up at the butt crack of dawn to fight a talking swamp. Drake. Sarah, as always, I appreciate your concern for my family, but you're not part of it. Then, okay. So, the professor created the girls in 1996, even though the show came out in 98, but whatever. Created the girls in 1996. And Sarah Bellum was his girlfriend at the time. And now we are in 2013. And she's still his girlfriend. I don't judge. I'm sure there are people in relationships like that out there. But the fact that he has the gall to say that she's not a part of his family when they've been living together since 1990 freaking 6? What? I'm sorry? What? Okay. Oh, God. Oh, dear. And the professor sounds like such an asshole. Like they're presenting him as though he's like so controlling over the girls and their image. Like he's so about... Are they going to make him someone who's like using his kids as like a huge moneymaker, like celebrities? Is that what they're going for with this character? Because if so, they're shitting on the professor again. What a surprise. Andre Gibbs, I salute you for subjecting yourself to this $3 super chat. Thank you so much, Andre. Thank you for saluting me too, because this is torture. But at least we're all suffering together. So there's that. Because I don't think I'd be able to make it through this if I was by myself. I would probably have broken my computer or something. I don't know. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not. I don't want to break my computer. I need that to make videos. But what I will say is, like, I definitely planned on making videos about this show, and we are in for a wild ride when it drops. Because wow. Ugh. Before the girls can begin to defend Sarah, Blossom pipes up. Guys, we have to go. Townsville needs us. Blossom takes off into the sky. The other girls follow suit reluctantly. Sarah stares at Drake, hurt. Drake. Come on, I'll make you an omelet while we watch the live feed. Drake heads inside. Sarah doesn't move. And Starfun Play with a $5 or a £5 super chat. Are they gonna make, or is that euros? I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't know all the currencies in the world. I apologize. But thank you for the super chat regardless. Are they gonna make the professor a bad person like in the reboot? Why do they keep doing that? I don't know. I don't know why they do that. It's almost like nobody that worked on these reboots watched the show and realized what made the professor such a good character. I don't know why they feel the need to ruin him, but they do. All right. Drake heads inside. Sarah doesn't move. We've been together for 9 years. Excuse me. I thought they were dating in 1996. What? Hang on. I need to scroll back up for a second. I need to make sure. Okay, because I know the opening scene was 2003, and then the flashback took us to 1996. Wait. Okay, so 1996, and then I'm guessing maybe it transitions back to 2003, but the script doesn't specify this. What it does say, though, is in one of the narrator's earlier blurbs, he says his girlfriend, Sarah, had become like part of the family, but then the professor, just a few pages down, says, "You're not a part of it." What? Okay. Whatever. That's what, yeah, this definitely is rough, for sure. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right, Drake heads inside. Sarah doesn't move. We've been together for 9 years. Drake, exclusive for 7. Sarah, when are you going to let me in here? Another 9 years? Never? I can't do this anymore, Drake. 100 Norway currency. Smash Ultra. Thank you so much for the super chat. DC movies are a fiasco. They're bringing WBCN cartoons down with them. I bet WB are going to make a Steven Universe movie too, as if Teen Titans Go wasn't the worst. I'd rather watch My Gym Partner's a Monkey. Yeah, I'd rather watch it too. Honestly, I don't know. I don't think My Gym Partner's the Monkey is the worst show in the world, but it's definitely not one I'm really clamoring to ever go back to. But yeah. You hate yourself for defending it? Don't hate yourself. Listen, all right? In all fairness to anyone who was defending the show at any point, and maybe still is, it's not like you knew what the show was going to turn out to be like. You know, don't blame yourself too much. Craig McCracken deserved much more than this $2 super chat. Frenchiest Fry. Love that name. That's an awesome username. Yeah, I don't know. Craig McCracken, he said something on Twitter a little while back, like, or maybe it was an interview. Somewhere he said that he wished the show luck. He's not being a part of it. And I don't blame him. I feel so bad for him too. Like the fact that these companies keep just destroying his work it's so infuriating. At least Foster's is safe. Knock on wood for now. But Wander got cut short. Kid Cosmic's great. Y'all should go watch Kid Cosmic. Detective Enema here read a chunk of the script on Twitter. All I can say is prepare to be insulted by this pilot. Thank you, Dark92 Enigma. Thank you. Chilean pesos. You're from Chile. That's awesome. Wow, we've got a lot of different countries represented here. That's really cool. I love that. Excuse me. I need to take a drink. My throat's starting to get a little dry. I would like to point out we're on page 7 right now. Okay. I don't know how many pages this is. Probably should have checked. But we're on page 7 out of 60. Okay. All right. I do got to speed up a little bit with this reading. Or maybe I'll split it into 2 streams. I don't know. I don't know. I might not even. I don't know if I'm even going to go the whole way. It's really up to what you guys think. But yeah. All right. City of Townsville, day. Bubbles, Blossom, and Buttercup. That's out of order, and I don't like that. Battle Swampy. It's way more effortful than it should be. When suddenly a laser beam grazes Swampy and almost hit Blossom. Reveal. A giant squid robot being operated by Mojo, a lab monkey by his side. Mojo's voice bellows from a megaphone. I see a 549 super chat from Aaron Alpha Eagle again. I wish Wonder Over Yonder got a season 3. Milo Murphy's Law 2. Why Disney? I wish they got season 3s as well. I haven't really watched Milo, but Wonder Over Yonder is a great show, and I really wish it got a season 3. But I don't know. Maybe with Disney Plus might happen. PBG to Disney Plus now. Smash Ultra. Well, PBG's actually on HBO Max, so it'd probably have to go there. But yeah, going back to Disney Plus, I think Craig getting to do Wander Over Yonder season 3 for Disney Plus would be a dream come true. I think that would be incredible. I don't know if it's going to happen, but it would be awesome if it did. All right, let's see. So they're representing Mojo being a chimp by putting a monkey next to the human. Okay, all right. Whatever. Mojo, stop the Powerpuff Girls. Don't you see they're behind this? They're putting you all in danger. In Mojo's observatory, a teenage JoJo co-pilots his father via control panel monitor, holding a Blossom action figure. Dad, easy on Blossom, remember? I got this, Jojo, says Mojo. Back on, the girls trying to subdue Swampy as few anti-Powerpuff protesters gather below. One throws a Slurpee. Buttercup goes red hot and flies up to the jackass. Buttercup, I will honestly end you. The people cower in fear as Mojo blasts at Blossom again. Blossom, guys, a little help? Bubbles, we're working on it. Mojo blasts another laser at Swampy, hitting him in the arm and the building behind him. Concrete debris rained down. Blossom catches the falling pieces in both arms, looking to her sisters for help, but hungover Bubbles can barely handle Swampy and Buttercup's fighting with protesters. Desperate, Blossom kicks a third piece of debris out of the air, but it ricochets a lamppost, exploding it into fragments. Mojo's robot is riddled with shrapnel as it falls to the ground. In Mojo's lab, Jojo is speechless. His eyes water. Jojo, Dad? Above the robot, Blossom sees blood on the inside panel. Blossom and Buttercup join her. Blossom begins to hyperventilate, having a full-blown panic attack. They fucking killed Mojo! What? No, they didn't. Oh my god, they killed Mojo? Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Oh my god. What? Okay. So you're telling me that they fought Mojo for all those years and they never killed him. But then that just happened and he just died then. But there was never an incident in the, 17 years since they were born that Mojo was in a more dangerous situation. No. This time, a piece of debris gets kicked, breaks off a lamppost, explodes, and it goes through Mojo's robot and impales Mojo and kills him. That's how he dies. This is so stupid. This is so dumb. Oh my god. What the hell? Oh my god, this is terrible. Oh, this is so bad. I hope that the people who wrote this are not proud of themselves for this. Because it's terrible. A guy named Crystal, $2 super chat, but Shadow, it's edgy. That makes it cool and epic. You know, I don't know if I'd use the words cool or epic to describe this right now. But if that's what they think this is, oh, that is so sad. Oh, that is sad. I think they fucking killed Mojo Jojo. Oh my god. Oh my god, okay. Alright. So Blossom commits murder. That's awesome. It's not the first time that would happen, because there's been murder in the original cartoon. Just throwing that out there. Just saying. Just saying. Anyways. Newsroom, daytime. A newscaster sits beside a news banner. A Townsville divided, sorry. Newscaster. In the wake of Mojo's death, a once fringe group of anti-Powerpuff Girls activists have gained massive popularity in Townsville. Their goal? To banish the Powerpuff Girls. Why is it that these reboots don't know what to do with the citizens of Townsville other than make them hate the Powerpuff Girls when it shouldn't really make any sense at all, but whatever. Drives me up a wall. Drives me up a wall that that's all these reboots can come up with. Can't do anything else with the citizens. Whatever. I'm going to have a blast, like, going back to this stream later and watching this chat, because I'm trying to read as many comments as you can, but when I'm reading the script, I can't, like, read every comment. So I apologize if I'm missing your stuff, but this is just wow. All right, the news cuts to footage of the mayor holding a press conference surrounded by angry anti-Powerpuff protesters. Mayor, due to public safety concerns, the Powerpuff Girls have been outlawed from fighting in Townsville. The protesters cheer wildly as, do they not realize that this is just going to cause so many problems because now the monsters can attack, the villains can attack, and the girls can't do anything to stop them? This is so stupid. This is so stupid. This is so dumb. The original show already did this. But whatever. Whatever, it's a different show. It's a different show. Maybe this different interpretation will do something different. Doubt it. It's exactly what it's going to be. They're going to outlaw the girls, and then the town's going to realize, maybe we shouldn't have done that because there's going to be so many problems that the girls can't fight. And then you're going to be like, oops, shouldn't have done that. Let's give them their ability to fight back. This idea, oh, thank you for the $5 super chat, is the media. I appreciate that. Let's see. Bought and Scold kind of did this idea by making crime legal rather than the girls illegal. Similar idea, though. The girls couldn't do anything to fight them. Townsville citizens suffered because of that. There was Girls Gone Mild. That was an episode where the girls weren't allowed to use their powers because a group of parents thought that the girls' actions were too imitatable and a bad influence on kids. They learned their lesson in that episode. Just saying, the show's done this already. But originality is not really showing itself in this. The only original aspects are the unnecessary mature stuff that completely diminishes the point of the show. The Professor Utonium's house, TV room, day. Bubbles and Buttercup watch on TV under a blanket together. Buttercup, I'd better check on Blossom. Buttercup enters Blossom's room. Bloss? The bed is empty and made. Empty drawers are open. Exterior, gray sky, daytime. See a tear-stained Blossom flying as fast as she can through an overcast sky, a suitcase strapped to her back. Professor Utonium's house. Same. A now furious Buttercup bursts angrily out the front door and is immediately swarmed by news cameras. Buttercup, bleep you all and bleep Townsville. The Powerpuff Girls are done. End of teaser. Okay. Act 1. We're on Act 1 now. After 45 minutes of streaming. Alright. I will do my best to kind of read more and more of the script rather than taking an aside every couple words. Alright. Exterior house, daytime. Smoke billows from the first floor of a house. Narrator. After Blossom ran away to build a new life for herself, Buttercup and Bubbles followed suit. On the second floor, a window opens. Adult Buttercup, wearing firefighter gear, leaps out of the window with a little boy in her arms. They fly down 20 feet and land gently. Enraged by the ignoble end of the Powerpuff Girls, Buttercup sought anonymity. She moved to a small town in Oregon, shortened her name to B, and joined the fire department, convincing herself she could be happy as a normal human hero. She moved to Oregon, shortened her name to B, and joined the fire department. What? Okay. I mean, I get it in the sense that she chose a career that like follows that of like what one would view as a hero, and she's saving lives. Like, I get that. But she moved to Oregon. Why Oregon? Like, I'm nothing on Oregon, but why? And why did she change her name to B? Okay. Little boy, I thought you guys used ladders. Everyone in the chat, B. Oh, God. Yeah, can I get some B's in the chat, everyone? Oh, my goodness. This reboot B bad. Yeah, no, right. No kidding. The little boy, I thought you guys used ladders. Buttercup, if anyone asks, I did. Then can't help herself. Want to see me put the fire out with magic ice breath? Okay, so Buttercup has ice breath too. So I guess Blossom just doesn't have a special power. Alright, that's cool. Let's just get rid of Blossom's special power, I guess. That's so dumb. Alright. The little boy nods, excited. As Buttercup inhales, another firefighter comes around the side of the house with a hose. Buttercup, maybe next time. Hollywood Boulevard, night. See you on a license plate. Bubbles 1. B-U-B-L-Z space 1. That's what it says. Affixed to a baby blue Corvette. Adult Bubbles, still wearing her signature pigtails, pops the trunk. It's full of the Powerpuff Girls merch and a price list. Selfies, $20. T-shirts, $30. Selfie and shirt, $45. Narrator. Bubbles went to Hollywood, hoping to capitalize on her childhood fame. After 2 stints in rehab and 3 failed reality show pilots, she had pivoted to direct sales. Bubbles announces herself to a pack of passing tourists. Bubbles. I'm Bubbles from the Powerpuff Girls. The real Bubbles, unlike that Bobo knockoff Wonder Woman. Are we dissing on Wonder Woman? Okay, we're dissing on Wonder Woman again. Because for some reason, the Powerpuff Girls reboot shows love to diss on Wonder Woman. Whereas the original was like looked up to her as like a noble hero. Nope, these shows got a diss on Wonder Woman. Screw Wonder Woman, right? Why? Why? What is so bad about Wonder Woman? I mean, I get that it's like Bubbles putting herself above this character, but I'm talking about the fact that the show even did this and all. Like come on. Whatever. All right, college lecture hall, day. Blossom sits in a lecture hall, taking notes. As for Blossom, she attended an elite women's college in the Northeast, collecting degrees to cocoon herself from the harsh sting of the real world. It was effective. She spots a Powerpuff tattoo on the bicep of a classmate. Most of the time. 2021, so this takes place in the present day now. So the girls are now 25 as of this point. So we are in the present and they are 25 years old. Blossom joins her adorable... Alright. In all caps, Blossom joins her adorable boyfriend, Clive, for breakfast. As Blossom enters, he puts a birthday hat on her head, smiling. Narrator. After a decade of school, Blossom got a job at the Boston area biotech firm where she met her boyfriend Clive. This morning, they're celebrating her 25th birthday, which is technically tomorrow, but tomorrow, Blossom has some out-of-state business to attend to. Ding, a reminder text from the Spirit and excuse me. Ding, a reminder text from Spirit Airlines pops up on Blossom's phone. It's time to check in for your flight to Townsville, departing tomorrow, 8 a.m. She shudders. I don't want to go to Townsville. Why is she taking a plane? Can't she just fly? Okay. Clive rubs her shoulder warmly as he pours her coffee. And anyways, if Bubbles was able to run around the planet in like 7 seconds in members only, I would assume that Blossom and Buttercup also have the ability of running that fast. So, could she not just go straight to Townsville without the airplane? Like, what? Global Bricks, $2 super chat. Is this show for kids? No, it's intended for mature audiences, which goes completely against the idea of the show, but hey. Clive rubs her shoulders warmly as he pours her coffee. Clive, after this weekend, you never have to again. Once you sign that document and collect your trust fund, you're free. Besides, you've been so excited to see your sisters after all this time. Blossom, maybe I waited too long. I've been so MIA. Buttercup and Bubbles talk all the time. Buttercup even went out to see Bubbles' one-woman show, Bubbles with a Chance of Bubbles. That's a great name. Babe, you had a messed up childhood that culminated in a traumatic event. It's like your therapist says, you needed to go out and make your own way in the world. For the sake of your mental health. Wow, my throat is really starting to get clogged up and sore. Ugh. Blossom, I hope I don't have a panic attack while I'm there. Clive, if you do freak out, just do that exercise Dr. Pat taught you. Blossom, right. Visualize my inner child. She gazes into the middle distance, where her childhood self magically appears, waving to her reassuringly. Thanks for being amazing, Clive. I love you. Jupiter Vivid with a $5 super chat. Thank you, Jupiter. I appreciate that. Ding, another text, this time from Bubbles to both Buttercup and Blossom. It says, Happy birthday Eve, my BBs. See you tomorrow. Of course, they're making Bubbles a tech-savvy character. Go figure. Blossom, soothed by her conversation with Clive, grins and texts back. Can't wait to see you guys. Seriously. After a beat, Buttercup texts, me 3. Clive, it's gonna be super fun. Government building to establish. Day. Jojo. Damn it, straight to hell, Gina. Who's Gina? Mayor's office. Day. Jojo, now also in his 20s, sits in a well-appointed office. A plaque on his desk reads, Jojo Medell, Mayor of Townsville. He reads through a report in front of his secretary, Gina, 50. He has a pet monkey sitting on his desk. All right. A $5 super chat from Rowdy Rough Powerpuff 45. We all admire you for the shadow you're doing with the rest of us are too afraid to. So for that, I'll forever salute you for facing your fears. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that. Wow. This is awful. Okay. So now JoJo is the mayor. The original mayor presumably has passed away. And now JoJo also has a pet monkey to represent the original Mojo JoJo, but the Mojo is dead. Mojo was also a chimp, not a monkey, but you know, who's semantics. All right. So that's where we're at right now. Mojo JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Oh dear. Yeah. Okay, so that's where we're at. So the mayor was a character for one scene. Now he's like dead, unfortunately. Presumably. Maybe he's retired. I shouldn't assume he passed away. Maybe he's retired. I don't know. But, yeah. Alright. So, Gina. This is just initial polling data. You've got time to pull ahead. Narrator. Unlike our prodigal Powerpuffs, Mojo's son, Jojo, stayed in Townsville. Indeed, his dedication to the city had carried him all the way to public office. He was the youngest person ever elected mayor of Townsville. Unfortunately for him, a second turn looks unlikely. Jojo, I've delivered on everything I promised, except free Gelato Fridays, and that's only because the perfect scoop turned out to be a front for meth trafficking. Alicia Lawrence has no experience. She's impulsive and reactionary. Gina, she's exciting. Jojo, you mean she's not a white man? Gina cringes. I cringe too. You know, you hear about reverse discrimination, but until it happens to you, no offense, you totally earn your position. Optics don't hurt though. Gina, okay. Jojo, musing. There's one thing people love more than virtue signaling, Gina. Gina, frozen desserts of Italian origin? Jojo, no, security, safety, and I can provide that. Jojo feeds his monkey a treat. Gina, with all due respect, Mr. Mayor, Townsville is a candy-colored bubble of privilege and comfort. Ever since the creature attacks stopped, we're one of America's safest cities. I don't think people are voting from a place of fear. I want to know the explanation for why all the monsters and villains stopped attacking. I want to know. Why did him just disappear and stop? Or is him not even in this? Why did Fuzzy Lumpkins stop? Where'd the Gangrene Gang go? I mean, I get that Mojo died. Blossom killed him. What happened to everyone else? Are the Amoeba Boys in the show? Like, what about the Rowdy Rough Boys? Are they in the show? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they are. Who knows? Say the line. Yeah, I see it. I don't want to read it, but I see it. All right, here it goes. You ready for this, everyone? Jojo. What about my pet monkey? That was meaningful in the last election. Gina. Post Harambe, no one cares anymore. What the fuck? Oh. They did it. They did not. Oh my god. Not even PPG 2016 referenced Harambe. Oh my god. What is this? Oh, okay. You know what's funny? Because I don't know anyone who's seen my finale video of the reboot. At the beginning, I put this little blurb that said there was going to be an animation. In that animation, I referenced, or one of the girls was going to be referencing Harambe as a hyperbolistic joke. But the fact that it's real now, I feel dead inside. I'm so dead inside. Okay. Jojo, I need to read through all of this. Go ahead and knock off for lunch. Gina, one more thing. The Powerpuff Girls are coming to town tomorrow. The color drains from Jojo's face. He's shaken. Tomorrow? All three? Gina, just for the weekend. The Gazette called in asking for comment. Jojo, tell Frank I said no comment. That'll be all. Is Jojo green? Is Mojo green? Are they green at all? Doubt it. They're just going to be regular people. Gina nods, exits. As Jojo mulls all of this over, his monkey screeches. It gives Jojo an idea. He picks up his cell, pulls up a contact. Short stack. Hesitates for a moment, then dials. Jojo, I need you. Short stack. The first thing that comes to mind is little Arturo, but I don't know. Maybe it's someone entirely new. I don't know. Who could short stack be? Maybe it's Mopey Popo. Who knows, honestly. Someone please help me. Oh, I wish. Townsville Airport curb Uber pickup. Day. Buttercup exits with her duffel. We see Bubbles with her suite of luggage in line for an Uber. She's accompanied by a middle-aged guy with a camera. She spots Buttercup heading over. Bubbles, here she comes. Start filming. Buttercup, happy birthday, bitch. I hate this. I hate this. They hug happily until Buttercup notices the cameraman. What's with Al Maisels over here? Does he work for Bravo? I'm not gonna... this is a nitpick. I fully know it's a nitpick. But they wrote, does he work for Bravo? With a period, not a question mark. So. Betch. The fact that the chat is now full of betch. Bravo, I don't know. Maybe Johnny Bravo. I doubt it. It would be really cool if it's a reference to Johnny Bravo, but maybe it's like a magazine or something. I don't know. Bubbles says, no, I'm making a tasteful doc about my comeback/solo career, which starts with capturing our reunion, which is kind of a big D. Oh, and this is my manager, Ace. What? I'm sorry. What the fuck? What the fuck? Ace is Bubbles' cameraman now. What the hell? Okay. Thank you for the $10 super chat, Antonio. 132, thank you. And Starfun Play, honestly, I thought that Mojo was going to fuse with his monkey. Honestly, that would be cool, but I don't think that's going to happen. But it would be cool. But Bubbles is cameraman and manager is Ace. Okay. Maybe it's not the Gangrene Gang Ace, and it's just a different Ace. But Ace says, hey. Buttercup says, when you say reunion, to be clear, you mean like our personal reunion. Because I'm not Bubbles. You're not interested in a reteam or a reboot of the Powerpuff Girls. I know. Even though America would go ripshit bonkers for it. Wonder if Princess will be this $2 super chat from, I want to read your name. Khalil Frederick, thank you for the $2 super chat. I appreciate that. America would go ripshit bonkers for it? Doubt. I mean, we'd go bonkers over how atrocious it is, which is what we're doing right now. I mean, the fact that there's like 500 people here is insane. That's crazy. Ace should go back to Gorillaz. Austin Morrison, $10 super chat. Thank you. I agree. Ace was so much better in Gorillaz, and I wish they'd bring him back again. I know Murdoch's back, but it'd be cool if they got Ace back again. Ace says they would. Buttercup affectionately strokes one of Bubbles' pigtails. Buttercup, you haven't changed at all. Bubbles, winking. Gotta stick to the character Bible. They smirk, but then the looks they exchange are poignant. Car, day. Bubbles, Buttercup, and Ace ride in the back of an Uber. They pass the old Welcome to Townsville billboard, which now says, Jojo Mondel, Mayor, with a smiling photo of Jojo. Buttercup, so Mojo's son is the mayor now. Bubbles, remember what a huge crush he had on Blossom? Weird kid. Hey, you know who we should go see while we're here? Sarah. She was always so great to us. Buttercup. Dad blew that one. Bubbles. Yeah, now he just dates rando beaker bunnies and science hoes. Why? This is terrible. This is absolutely terrible. Buttercup looks out the window and sees Townsville Gifts, a shop still selling Powerpuff Girls souvenirs. Buttercup. Look, they rejected us, but they're still hawking our merch. Pathetic. Bubbles, we put this town on the map, like the aliens in Roswell. Buttercup, or the witches in Salem. The car turns on to their childhood street. Buttercup continued. I can't believe Blossom is coming. She's been a total ghost aside from the obligatory holiday texts. Excuse me. Science hose. Yes, that is a direct quote from this script. Yep. Oh God. What about Miss Keen? I don't even know if Miss Keen's gonna be in this, honestly. Considering the girls are like full-grown adults. I mean, maybe they'll find a way. Who knows? Buttercup continued. Yeah, it's probably only because Dad made it mandatory for us to be here IRL to access the trusts. So what are you gonna do with the money? Buy a little cabin, rescue a few schnoodles or doodles? Buttercup. I'm not a total cliche. I'm gonna have chickens too. Suddenly, they look out the window, alarmed. Bubbles. What the Z Lumpkins? That's stupid.
What?
What the Z Lumpkins? Okay. Well, they censored the F word with fuzzy lumpkins. So that's what this character's purpose serves now. I don't like that. Okay. We see a mob of people gathered near the Powerpuff Girls childhood house. Some are pressed, some carry signs that say things like no violence in Townsville, a scant few are fans. Buttercup. Dad alerted the press. Exterior, Professor Utonium's house. Day. The sisters get out of the Uber. The small crowd surrounds them, yelling questions. Are you here to start trouble? Etc. Journalist. Are the Powerpuff Girls re-teaming? Buttercup. Hell no. I'm not caping for Townsville ever again. I'm here to collect a debt, then I'm out. Bubbles. Throttle down, boo. Your Chemex is showing. Who is this? I hate... You know, we thought Reboot Bubbles' dialogue was bad. This is so much worse. So much worse. The slang is egregious. It's like she can't speak a normal sentence. Throttle down, boo. Yep, that's what Bubbles is. That's Bubbles' character trait right there. Let this be a joke, I hope. There's still a chance. Or maybe they're just going to redo the entire thing because they realize this is the worst, shit ever. Okay. Alright. Reveal a cute little girl standing by the door. Henrietta. Hello, I'm Henrietta. I'm a huge fan. Blossom is my favorite. But all of you are feminist icons. Bubbles. Thank you, cutie. Henrietta. Can I have a hug? Bubbles leans down to hug Henrietta. Buttercup notices a large furry caterpillar on Henrietta's shoulder, arcing up towards Bubbles' ear. She instinctively swats the caterpillar into the bushes. Henrietta bursts into tears in full panic. Henrietta. That was my pet Gloria. Buttercup begins to mumble an apology as Bubbles screams, Daddy! I hate it. I hate it so much. Stop. This is atrocious. Okay. You know, it'd be awesome if they named that caterpillar, if they had named that caterpillar Eddie instead of Gloria. Because then they could have referenced the reboot. And they could have killed, well, then again, I guess Eddie was a tomato worm, not a caterpillar, but it was designed like a caterpillar, based off a caterpillar, so, you know. That would have been cool, continuity nod, but no, they didn't do that. Camera shutters click as Drake opens the door to greet his daughters. Bubbles hugs him. Ace films. Drake. Girls! Buttercup strides past Drake inside the house. Professor Utonium's house. Same. So at least they are calling him Professor Utonium in some situations. As Drake shuts the door behind Buttercup and Bubbles, Buttercup. Dad, why'd you call the press? Buttercup Blossom's gonna freak out and the last thing we need is another crack in the bell jar. Bubbles. Blossom's fine. I saw her on Insta that she has a boyfriend. I saw on her LinkedIn that she got promoted, and I saw on Facebook that she still talks to Grandpa despite their political differences. This just in. There is a Grandpa character in the Powerpuff Girls. Okay. So I guess the professor's dad exists in this show. Interesting. Okay. Buttercup, coming back here is probably triggering for her. Because people still use triggering. Right? I hate this so much. Much social media, such hip and trendy. Ooh woo. I know, right? Dude, I guarantee you they're going to throw an ooh woo in like one of these episodes. They have to. But yeah, triggering, that's so 2016. Honestly. Bubbles. Why? Because she's the one who killed Mojo? I mean, moveon.org. Moveon.org. Okay. What the fuck? That's the best they come up with. Moveon.org. This actually hurts, man. I know it hurts. It hurts me too. I'm dying. Oh, the pain. The pain. It burns. We hear a chair squeak. It's Blossom sitting at the kitchen table. Awkward. Ace turns to Drake, extends his hand. Ace. I'm Ace, Virgo Management. Drake shakes his hand as Blossom rises to greet her sisters. Come here. Buttercup and Bubbles come in for a long, strong group hug. Drake watches them, pleased. Then he turns to Ace, who has temporarily lowered his camera to observe the reunion. Drake, you getting this? Interior, Powerpuff Girls home, kitchen table, night. The sisters sit on one side of the dinner table, Drake on the other. The room is full of birthday balloons. Ace films. Drake, I can't believe you girls are 25. Wow, the 3 Bs back in Townsville. It'll be nice to catch up, huh? Blossom is looking at the red phone on display in a glass case like a museum piece. She then starts downing a glass of wine. Buttercup, yes, and it will be nice to collect the money we sold our childhoods for. When do we sign? Drake, you loved being a Powerpuff Girl. Blossom, it's not like we had a choice. Bubbles, Bloss, you loved it. You were always the first one out the door when that alarm went off. Buttercup, ah yes, the alarm. I'm sure there's no use for it now that the scariest thing in Townsville is Hobby Lobby. How many, like this feels like just an advertisement. Facebook, Instagram, Hobby Lobby. Wow. Like, ugh.
Do you know why they probably said Hobby Lobby?
Why?
It's because, like, they're homophobic, I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
Yeah.
I guess. I didn't know that, but okay. Also, that was my girlfriend, Taylor, for anyone watching. She just got home from work a few minutes ago while I was in the middle of this. Okay. Drake. Actually, I didn't want to bring this up yet, but I have reason to believe that a darkness may be returning. Blossom, nervous. Dad, you don't mean like, Bubbles, monsters? Blossom begins to hyperventilate. It's a panic attack! In all caps. Drake, I think the city may need the Powerpuff Girls again. Off Blossom, losing consciousness. Buttercup. Bloss? Henrietta's lair, night. In an apartment, we see Henrietta seated at a child-sized desk. She repairs the woolly bear caterpillar we saw Buttercup swat away earlier. The caterpillar is a robot. Reveal that there are hundreds of robot pillars crawling around the room. Henrietta cranks the volume on her record player. Neighbor. Hey, turn it down. Henrietta. Sorry, Mr. Carruthers. Henrietta pushes one of her woolly bears through a wall vent. Can I talk about the fact... Excuse me. All right. So, first of all, Emperor Draugr, 10 Canadian dollars. Thank you for the super chat. It could have been worse. That could have retooled and made this the next Cuties, and we know how bad that went down. I mean, yeah, I don't think we want any twerking in this reboot, in this Powerpuff reboot. We already got that in the 2016 reboot, and it was terrible. I don't want it in this one either. Blolux, $5 super chat. Thank God I'm making a true PBG sequel called Powerpuff ZT, and I'm sure your fan work will be infinitely better than this. So, what I wanted to point out was this Henrietta character sounds like a not Roach Coach. Because, I mean, yeah, sure, Roach Coach wasn't a robot. He was an actual roach inside a human robot. But now we have Henrietta with a bunch of robot caterpillars. Is it just me, or is this starting to sound like it might be a ripoff of Insect Inside? I swear, if this show starts ripping off the original series and can't do its own thing just like the reboot did, it just shows how uninspired, dry, empty, lifeless these Powerpuff reboots are being made. Like, these Powerpuff reboots are being made for no reason other than financial gain. That's the only reason. At least that was the case with the reboot. It's too soon to tell with the CW. We might see some other reasons, But just based on this, it sounds like it's nothing more than a financial decision. So they're paralleling ripping off the first episode of PBG with its pilot. Maybe. That might be what this Henrietta character exists for. I'm not entirely sure. But it sounds like it could be Roach Coach. So yeah, Lady Little. Lady Little is actually a member of my channel, by the way. For anyone who's just joining or was here, didn't hear the first announcement, I did open up memberships on on this channel recently. So if you feel like supporting me, you can go ahead and join the channel. I've shut down my Patreon, so I'm no longer using that. I'm going to be doing memberships here on YouTube because there's a few cool perks that you can do, like custom chat emojis, which you guys, any members here, can use in the chat. There's also you get credit in the end of my videos, things like that. You guys can totally check it out on the memberships tab of my channel at any time. I just wanted to throw that out there. Also, I opened up a P.O. box in case you guys are interested in sending things like fan art or letters. I've seen several people already say they are super excited to send stuff in. So you guys can totally feel free to submit something if you want to. Completely optional. But yeah. So I just want to put that out there for anyone who may not have heard. So anyways, back to the script now. Mr. Carruthers, Henrietta's neighbor in his 50s, watches UFC on his couch. The woolly bear emerges from his vent and traverses across the couch cushions before crawling into his ear. Mr. Carruthers shakes his head at first, then quickly settles into his new normal, a strange yellow glint in his eyes. Glowworm continues to play faintly as we end of Act 1. So it's not necessarily Roach Coach because the caterpillars sound like they go into their head and mind control them, I guess. So it's a mind control plot, which, I mean, him did that in Tough Love in the original, not to mention the, like, what, 3 or 4? I mean, okay, this is probably a total coincidence, but Powerpuff Reboot Season 3, Lights Out. Anyone remember that episode? That's the episode where Silico possesses all of the citizens in Townsville by brainwashing them with a little device that they stick in their ear. Guess what that device was called? A bugly. What's a caterpillar? A bug. I can actually say the reboot did this. Like, okay, now I can say the reboot did this. Like, okay, all right. There's no originality in this whatsoever. That's okay. That's great. That's great. $5 super chat from Emperor Draugor. I'd rather watch Magical Girl Squad or read Daniel Kibblesmith's New Warriors compared to this while I'm super drunk. Well, I don't know what either of those are, but I'll take your word for it because honestly, I'd rather be doing anything else than watching this show. But yeah. All right. So we are on Act 2. We're also a third of the way through the script after an hour and 17 minutes of streaming. So I'm going to try and keep going. I'm not sure. I might end up splitting this in 2 streams. I don't know yet. We've come full circle. You know it. But yeah, so I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I'll probably read Act 2 and see where we're at. I might do the second half tomorrow. We'll have to wait and see just because my throat is starting to get a little dry. But I think that would be fine. I don't know. 1/3. Yes, we are 1/3 of the way through this. Up to you. It's your channel. I know. But I just want to get a consensus from the chat. All right. So let's see. There are 6 acts. All right, then I might end up splitting this into 2 streams because we're only a third of the way done. All right. Act 2, interior, Powerpuff Girls home, kitchen floor, night. Blossom's out cold. Bubbles and Buttercup hover over her. Buttercup, Bloss, wake up, or we'll leak your nudes everywhere.
What?
I want to die.
Hold on. Did you just say nude?
Yes, I said that. That's what it says. That's what it fucking says. End this pain. Oh, I hate this so much. Alright, I think that's worse than the... Well, I don't know. That's on the same level as the twerking. I hate that. I hate that so much.
Thanks.
I hate that so much. Why? Why? Why would anyone? Why would anyone want this? Like, I'm sorry. But, like, I'm gonna hardcore judge you if you think that's funny. Like, it's not. Why is this in the show? Who asked for this?
Should I call medical attention?
That kind of pisses me off.
Okay.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer? SonicBot $5. I hate this. Am I crying? No, I'm not crying. Stop. Stop. That was... Oh. I hate that. I need... I really don't see any sort of artistic merit or entertainment value from a line like that. And from what people are saying, it gets worse. I don't know that I want to continue if it's going to get like that. I hate that. Ugh. Alright, whatever. I'm just gonna keep going. I'll just brush it off. I don't like it. That pissed me off a little bit. But okay. Bubbles nods, remembering, then thinks, closes her eyes. Grew up in a small town, and when the rain would fall down, I'd just stare out my window. Blossom, please, not break away. Bubbles, it's working. Buttercup, dreaming of what it could be, and if I'd end up happy, I would pray I could break away. I'm not singing that, by the way, sorry. Blossom, okay, I'm up. Buttercup, too late. Bubbles and Buttercup, so pitchy, so passionate. I'll spread my wings and I'll learn how to fly. I'll do what it takes till I touch the sky. The girls are interrupted by the Monster Mash playing downstairs. Off their confusion, the sisters find Drake dancing in front of a PowerPoint, eating a Go-Gurt. He accidentally drips some on his shirt. Sorry, girls, I have a condition where if I see someone faint, I faint, so I had to grab some sugar. Now would you look at that? Take a seat, please. I made some cocoa. Bubbles happily sits. Buttercup and Blossom take a beat. Buttercup, damn. Blossom, I do love that cocoa. Drake, and I love family time. Drake shuts the door with a remote as the girls sit. On the PowerPoint, a graph with various squiggly lines. Drake continued, as you girls may or may not know, I've been monitoring supernatural evil activity here in Townsville ever since you left. Mostly, it's a lot of dead ends and conspiracies, until this morning when I saw this. $10 super chat from Emperor Draugor. Hey fellas, want to see a live-action reboot for Johnny Bravo directed by Michael Bay, or see a live-action Ed, Edd n Eddy directed by the people who wrote Son of the Mask? Honestly, I'll take the former, Johnny Bravo directed by Michael Bay. That would be... it'd be better than this. They'd both be better than this. Let's see. Drake pulls up a picture of a missing kitten posted on Nextdoor. Blossom squints. Buttercup rolls her eyes. Bubbles, so cute. I want it in a frame. Drake, sorry, wrong thread. Bear with me. Types for a moment. Ah, here we are. Drake pulls up another Nextdoor thread titled, Is anyone else's internet fucked? With several complaints below. Buttercup, yeah, this makes a lot more sense. Drake, my dear Buttercup, it's not the what, but the why. I investigated, and the provider's not to blame. There's no explanation for why this cluster of people in a 2-block radius doesn't have working internet, except for a mysterious, unusual concentration of high-frequency technology nearby, suggesting evidence of a secret evil laboratory. Bubbles gasps with excitement. Buttercup rolls her eyes. Buttercup, that might be scary if you didn't say it like a cruise ship MC. Drake, the reach of the outage suggests some pretty heavy-duty tech, so I didn't want to get too close, undermanned, or should I say, undergirled. Buttercup, you shouldn't, and I agree. Blossom, so you want us to go see if there's an evil lab, based on a thread from Nextdoor. about spotty internet. Drake. Uh-huh. Buttercup. And you're sure this evidence isn't something you staged in order for us to drum up a comeback for us? Drake. Honey, you think I would lie to you? Buttercup. Yes, you lie all the time. Blossom. Remember when you let that colossal gopher out during sweeps? Drake. That was one time. We were in a ratings hole. Buttercup. And we ended up in a literal hole created by a gigantic gopher who tried to kill us with a tree trunk. Drake. Now that was good TV. Buttercup. Okay, well, I'm gonna pass. Blossom. Same. Drake pouts. Bubbles stands up, turns to her sisters. Bubbles. Guys, how can you turn down an evil recon mission, especially when said mish would make a perfect storyline for my documentary? Bubbles is back. Buttercup. Not to be confused with your other film, Bubbles on Her Back. I hate that. Bubbles. Come on, it'll be fun. Plus, we haven't hung in like a decade. I really miss us. Please. Buttercup's warmed up by this sentiment, but plays it cool. Buttercup. We do have a day to kill before we get our monies, and maybe there'll be something for me to beat up. Blossom. Totally. Bubbles. Totally. Blossom? Evil recon mish? The sisters look to Blossom. She looks away, ashamed. I think I'm just gonna take a nap. Buttercup rolls her eyes. Bubbles takes a deep breath. Bubbles. Grew up in a small town. Buttercup. Forget it, Bubs. Let her have her boring... I hate this so much. I'm filling with rage. This is what it is. This is what the show amounts to.
What did it just say?
Forget it, Bubs. Let her have her boring phone sex with her pasty boyfriend. I hate this.
I know you don't drink. Let me pour you a drink after this. Okay?
Mm-hmm. Is there a single human being on this planet that wants this? And if so, I want to ask them why. What is the merit in this? Why? Who? Who would want this? I hate it. I fucking hate it, dude. I hate it. This is why I'm not promising to review every episode of this show. Because honestly, if it's nothing but this, I don't know if I can even watch more than one episode. Whatever. Drake. Girls, don't fight. How about Buttercup goes with Bubbles and Blossom stays with me? We haven't had any QT since you got home. Blossom shuts her eyes, takes a deep breath. When she opens them, she sees a young Blossom examining chemicals in the background. Young Blossom. You can do this. It's just Dad. Blossom eyes the Go-Gurt stain on Drake's shirt. Cut to Blossom's rental car. Night. Blossom drives. Buttercup's in front, Bubbles in the back with Ace examining Drake's stats on an iPad while Ace films. Bubbles. Okay, so this potential evil lab Dad found is somewhere between Donut Thing and the volcano. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, you know what's interesting? They referenced Donut Thing. Like, do nothing. I love that. Okay, so that's a cool reference to the original. I like that. I'm cool with that. That's nice. And the volcano, which I'm assuming was Mojo's lab. Who knows if the lab's even still there, though. Oh, that's interesting. Buttercup. No, it's not. No one cares. Bubbles explaining to the camera. Oh my god. No! What the fuck? What? Okay. Holy shit. They're doing it. Oh my god, they're doing it. Buttercup says, no, it's not. No one cares. Bubbles explaining to the camera. The Kano's owned by the Rowdy Rough Boys. 3 brothers who were a failed spin-off version of us. Buttercup. Except they had no superpowers and they all got Lou Pearlman. Bubbles. If the Rowdy Rough Boys have turned evil in hopes of rebooting their franchise and we stop them, then maybe Townsville will want us back. So, in this show, the Rowdy Rough Boys weren't evil, and they didn't have superpowers, and they're a failed spin-off of the original Powerpuff Girls. I'm broken. I'm done. I'm done. I'm so done. Are you serious? Okay. My God. I'm at a loss. I'm at a loss. I tell you what, when the first episode comes out, I'm gonna record myself watching it and like splice it up into like a highlights reel or something because Jesus Christ. Holy shit. Okay. So I'm not surprised that the Rowdy Rough Boys are here. I am surprised that they're in the pilot. But why? Okay. Blossom exhales deeply. Buttercup turns toward Bubbles. Buttercup. Bubba. Not Bubs. Bubba. Let me tell you something. When we got outlawed by Townsville for accidentally killing a madman and then unceremoniously ditched by Blossom, I was pissed. Blossom shifts in her seat, guilty and annoyed at the dig. Buttercup continued, but it forced me to reevaluate my life, and I realized how exhausted I was defending myself against misogynist morons and pretending I was straight for the cameras. It was fun when it was about fighting baddies, but it changed. Blossom, mostly to herself. Yeah, it did. Haken Bailey Animation, your responses to these lines are what make this miserable script entertaining. Well, thank you. Thank you for the super chat. And I'm glad I'm providing entertainment. Hubba bubba. No. I'm glad this is entertaining for you all because this is torture for me. Bubbles, not really listening. Do you guys think JoJo would do an interview for my doc? Buttercup, you know, I don't think he would because of that whole we killed his dad thing. Bubbles, Bloss, maybe you can ask for me. I bet he's still obsessed with you. Blossom, he was never obsessed with me. Buttercup, yeah, he was, and I bet he still is, but in a kinky, angry way. Ooh, that's good space. Looking at the parking lot. I hate this. The Volcano, Day. An Americana dive bar. Buttercup, Blossom, Bubbles, and Ace enter to find the volcano popping. A picture of the Rowdy Rough Boys, Brick, Boomer, and Butch hangs on the wall. Butch? What the fuck? They're actual characters in the pilot. Oh. What? Buttercup. Butch. Now in all caps, to emphasize, with the adjectives super hot, bartender. Gives Buttercup and Blossom big hugs. Butch gets to Bubbles and frowns. Standoffish. Bubbles, where's my hug? Butch, last time I saw you, you broke off our engagement and told me you pawned the ring for drugs. Bubbles, was that you? Buttercup elbows her. Buttercup, have a drink with us? We're never here and we never will be again. Butch, smiles, relents. Okay, one shot. Bubbles, O'Doul's for me, please. Thank you. Butch leaves to grab them drinks. Buttercup makes eyes with a hot girl across the bar, Macy. Blossom, aren't we here to investigate? Buttercup, I'm here to pick up bi-curious townies. You're here to avoid Drake. Bubbles is here to investigate, but she forgot Butch hates her. Luckily, we're dealing with another hate boner, so alcohol helps. Blossom, why do you know so much about hate boners? Buttercup, life is one big hate boner. I fucking hate this shit. Jesus Christ. I seriously hope that the people who wrote this are not proud of themselves. Because I hate this. I hate this. This is terrible. This is terrible. Like if this show were like good, then I'd be really happy about things like referencing Donut Thing or the fact that like Miss Bellum is back or that the Rowdy Rough Boys are here. Like I'd be happy if this was good, but this is atrocious. Blossom, Buttercup, and Bubbles throw back their shots. At a table. Buttercup continued. Remember our 15th birthday at that weird honky tonk? Blossom. Bubbles peed herself. You threw Carrot Top out a window, and Sarah picked us up at 3 a.m. Never told Dad. Buttercup. I don't want to read this anymore. I'm done. I'm done, dude. I can't do this. I can't. Like, if I can take an aside for a moment, okay. The thing is that, like, I don't want to ever associate anything like sexual or mature or like drugs or like any of that shit. I don't want to associate any of that shit with Powerpuff Girls. Like, Powerpuff Girls is one of the purest, innocent cartoons out there. It does not need to be tainted with this shit.
Get it, bud? I'm curious. Let's go.
Like it genuinely infuriates me that they have the gall to just do this. I mean, I get it. Look, let's get some perspective here. I'm one individual human being on the planet. My voice doesn't matter to them. They don't care. They don't care about all the other voices that aren't in agreement with me. They don't care. They're just doing this for money. I'm convinced. I'm already convinced that there's no artistic credibility. This is not being made out of passion. It's not being made because there is a person with a vision. Okay? It's just money. And I hate that. I hate this. And I don't want to associate such a pure, positive, innocent cartoon with these kinds of ideas. Ugh. It grinds my gears. I hate it. Okay. So shadowstreak.exe has stopped working. I don't want to keep going. I really don't.
I'll read it. Not. Can't be that bad.
For me, this is like an irreversible sin. This is the equivalent of Blossom chucking a piece of debris at a lamppost, having it explode, and having all the debris go straight into Mojo and kill him. Okay? That's what this script is doing to me. It is impaling me and killing me. Like, I don't... Okay. Alright, I'm gonna get through Act 2, and then I think we're gonna call it for the day. I'll try to finish the script tomorrow. But this is, yeah, I'll get through Act 2, and then I need a break, because this is aggravating. Alright. Buttercup. I can't believe they used to have sex. Can you imagine Drake? I bet he's so mechanical. Blossom, and weirdly precise. Bubbles. I bet he's generous. Why are they having a conversation about their dad doing this? Why? Who wants this? Who asked for this? Who thought this was a good idea? Nobody wants this. It's infuriating. Blossom and Buttercup throw napkins and trash at Bubbles. Blossom and Buttercup. No, filth, not okay. All the sisters crack up. By the bar, the sisters kick back another round of shots. Bubbles flirts with Butch, who's softened considerably. Bubbles nods to a door marked, "Do not enter." Bubbles, what's in there? Butch, it's top secret. Bubbles, like an evil lavatory? Butch laughs it off. Bubbles eyes the room, dying to get in. I don't like where that's going. Other end of bar. Blossom waits for a drink, watching a Bitmoji from Clive. Clive Bitmoji. Call me, love you. Blossom smiles, puts her phone away, and then notices young Blossom on a bar stool beside her, sucking down a Go-Gurt. Young Blossom. Admit it, you're having fun. You always have fun when you're with them. Blossom takes in her surroundings, her sisters. She is having fun. As Blossom savors the moment, Carruthers. Can I buy you a drink? Young Blossom disappears. Blossom turns to find Henrietta's neighbor, Carruthers. Blossom smiles and tries to leave, but Carruthers pushes a stool in front of her with a loud scrape. Carruthers. I said, can I buy you a drink? Buttercup notices Carruthers stepping up to Blossom as Blossom clocks the faint yellow glint in his eyes. Buttercup. What's going on here? Carruthers turns to Buttercup, then looks back at Blossom. Carruthers. Aren't you those Powerpuff Girls? They said it. They said Powderpuff. They had to make that joke, didn't they? Buttercup, Powerpuff, no D, like you. Ha ha, so funny, get it? Ha 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 ha. I hate this so much. Carruthers grabs Buttercup's arm. Blossom's eyes go wide. Blossom, oh no. On Bubbles, making out with Butch against the wall. Thank you for that. Trying to inch her way closer to the do not enter room, just as Carruthers sails across the room, bursting through the do not enter door. Bubbles peeks her head inside. It's a supplies closet filled with storage and pesticides. The volcano, night. Buttercup, Blossom, and Ace walk out. Butch physically carries out a flailing Bubbles. Stop, I'm an American treasure. Butch leaves. Bubbles hisses at him, turns to Buttercup. Bubbles, dude, not cool. Captain Gus, thank you for becoming a member of the channel. That's awesome. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Just as a reminder, you guys can totally check that out. Just go to the membership tab of my channel if you guys are interested. You specifically should now have access to the emojis Captain Gus, so feel free to use those if you'd like. I think the Bubbles emoji is very fitting for this situation. Buttercup, what? He was a creep, and Blossy was a full deer in the headlights. Blossom, his eyes had a weird glint. I was trying to suss it out. Buttercup, what's there to suss out? His botched cataract surgery? Blossom, why do you keep coming at me? I get it. I screwed up. Buttercup, no, Bubbles screwed up. Like, constantly. You left. Blossom, I'm sorry, okay? What more do you want from me? Buttercup, I want the old Blossom. Buttercup becomes emotional. Bubbles nods to Ace to film.
People are saying the stream crashed.
Uh-oh. Did it? Is it playing for you?
Hold on. Hello?
Why'd you say hello?
I'm just trying to make sure. I think we're good.
Okay. Is it? It says I'm still connected on my end.
Alright, you're good.
Okay. Yeah, just refresh the stream. I mean, I guess I can't. Thank you guys in the chat for telling people to refresh the stream. Thank you. That was weird. Weird hiccup. Okay. Buttercup, you used to boss us around and have a perspective and care. You were our leader, and now you're this weak, closed-off, mopey Bubbles. Loser? Blossom. You know what I think? I think I'm the only one here that actually grew up, and neither of you can handle it, because you're still beating people up in bars like you did when we were 15, and Bubbles is wearing knee socks on Hollywood Boulevard. Bubbles, stop filming. Buttercup charges Bubbles and Ace to try and get them to shut off the camera. Bubbles steps to her, protecting the camera. Buttercup, stop whoring out our lives. Bubbles, you guys bungled the investigation. Your dysfunction is all I have. As Bubbles and Buttercup circle each other, Blossom notices a Razor scooter charging station across the street. Blossom grabs the iPad from the car, checks Drake's numbers. Thank you, Comica Dubber, for the $2 super chat. Thank you for doing this, even though it's painful. Thank you so much. I appreciate the super chat. Thank you. Blossom, hey guys. Bubbles' eyes go frosty as she drops into her ice breath mode, even though Blossom should be the only one with that ability, but whatever. Buttercup, ice me and you're going in the dumpster. Blossom, guys. They look at her. I think this is the unusual concentration of high-frequency technology Drake was talking about. Blossom points to the Razor scooters. Buttercup laughs. Oh my god. See, Bubs? He's a sad, lonely quack. Let's go. Buttercup heads to the car. Bubbles sighs, looks to Ace. Bubbles. Let's get some B-roll, I guess. Bubbles looks over Ace's shoulder as he films the charging station at the base of an apartment complex. 3 floors up, see a figure watching Bubbles and Ace from their window. Interior, Henrietta's lair, night. Reveal Henrietta watching them leave. Her evil lair is directly above the charging station, and is the source of energy that Drake identified. Henrietta turns back inside, surprised to find JoJo sitting in an armchair. Henrietta, do you break into homes of all the little girls you hire to do your evil bidding? JoJo notices a woolly bear on his arm, flicks it off. JoJo, just the ones who've murdered their parents, less red tape. How's progress? Henrietta, you know, ups and downs. JoJo eyes Henrietta, less than thrilled with her response. JoJo, the Powerpuff Girls collect their trust fund in 12 hours. That's how long you have to put 3 of these little bugs in their brains. Oh. That's how long you have to put 3 of these little bugs in their brains so I can control their minds, make them throw a school bus of kids into a river, Henrietta, and save the day, cementing your re-election. I know the playbook. I know the playbook, Juge. Yeah, they misspelled JoJo. They spelled it as Juge. Jooj. So, good job there. And I love it aside from the saving the kids part. But I just sent my boy Carruthers on a mission and it was no bueno. Reveal Carruthers on Henrietta's couch, looking beat up. Henrietta continued like a scolding dog. The mission was to try to get a bug in Blossom's ear, but instead we started a fight with Buttercup. Didn't we? Didn't we? To Jojo. I need to do more testing. Jojo. You have 12 hours, or I make you eat every single one of these bugs, turn you into the FBI, and you become the youngest person to ever be executed in America. Got it? Henrietta's speechless, but clearly gets the message. Jojo heads for the door, tripping on a pair of shoes. He fears he looks stupid. He does, so he calls out angrily behind, 12 hours. End of Act 2. All right. So this is a train wreck. And I hate it. That's page 32. There's still, 19 more pages of the script to go. So what I think I'm going to do, guys, is my throat's getting dry. I need a break from this headache. I'm going to go ahead and screams internally. Take a break if you need one. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and call it a night for now, but I will continue finishing this script tomorrow. So anyone who wants to tune in tomorrow, I'm going to start streaming again at 4:30 p.m. Eastern, just like I did today. I'm going to schedule the stream as soon as this one finishes, so feel free to tune in again, 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time. I will pick right back up here with Act 3. I'll probably give like a 10-minute grace period just to kind of get warmed up before I start reading again. But yeah, this is a train wreck. I don't like it. those are my thoughts right now. Still got apparently 4 more acts to go, but the script is over halfway done being read. So yeah, I think that's where we're going to call it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. This is without a doubt the biggest stream I've ever had in my life. Like the fact that there's over 500 people here right now is absolutely like mind blowing. Like I never expected that. I expected like 80 people, but the fact that there's like 500 something, absolutely absurd. So yeah, just to end things off one more time, stream tomorrow, 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time. I've also got a Discord server that you guys can join. Feel free to join the Discord. There should be I don't know if there's a link in this stream. There might be. If not, you should be able to access it in the descriptions of all of my videos as well as on my channel. I've also got memberships open on the channel, which you can use to support me directly, as I have shut down my Patreon. I'm now using channel memberships, so feel free to check that out. If you become a member, you get access to custom emojis. You get a little name badge like Captain Gus has right there in the chat. I noticed Nexus and Lady Little were also here earlier. Those guys are all members. I think because I have 4 members now, I actually have access to another emoji. So you members specifically, if you have any suggestions, feel free to let me know. You also get access to exclusive community posts. You're supporting me directly, which makes it easier because I'm currently saving up for a new microphone, as well as... I guess the microphone's kind of like my first priority with stuff. I've also opened up a P.O. box, which you guys can send fan art, letters, messages, all sorts of stuff. I've also announced that I'm going to be doing videos on LEGO Dimensions, and I'm currently in the process of trying to acquire as many minifigures as possible. So if any of you have LEGO Dimensions figures that you don't want anymore and would like to donate to the channels so that you can help me out with that series, that would be awesome. It's been somewhat difficult for me to kind of find these figures myself, so... yeah, if you guys would like to donate, it's completely up to you, completely optional. And again, fan art, letters, anything you can think of, really. Absolutely. I think that about does it. Other than that, so I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And I will see you guys tomorrow at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time for us to continue where we left off with Act 3. Until then, thank you guys so much for joining, and I'll see you then.